What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you tune into the channel and check out the content. And with that being said, I want to react to a video from Running Back Podcast where they was discussing Steph Curry and his impact on the NBA as compared to LeBron James' impact on the NBA, right? And I have always felt that Steph Curry in my opinion, was he did it the right way. As far as just working hard, staying with one team, and really just winning all his championships with one team. He now because Steph Curry is not the like a rah type of guy, and he was just so busy just trying to win and just trying to win and take his team to championships. And Steph Curry he got 4 championships with the same team, whereas though LeBron James 4 championships with 3 different organizations. Now, the discussion on the Run It Back podcast was more also about Steph Curry changed the game, which really to me, I definitely agree. He changed the game more so than LeBron James. So his impact on several different ways was better to me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play the audio from the Running Back podcast. Then I'm gonna come back and add my input.
How will you buy in that? Chandler, you up first. James Harden recently talking about potential.
And he has been pretty fortunate with a pretty healthy career. Like he's never had like that monumental
Wait, hold on.
bad injury. And again, he is one of the great scorers of all time. He's one of, my favorite teammates I've ever had. And he's a Hall of Fame shoo-in, first ballot Hall of Famer. So no matter how many years left that he plays, he is set for life. He has made buku dollars. And he is, a hell of a player. He literally he got the rules changed. Like he was so innovative and smart with the whole foul thing, and he was a nightmare to guard. And this guy really can't go right either. Think about how good he is, only going left. Like imagine I don't know how good he'd be if he could go both ways. But this
is Chandler talking right now. He's talking about James Harden, right? But they're going to get to LeBron James and Steph Curry. But I don't think that James Harden changed the game, though. Speaking of him real quick, I don't think that James Harden changed the game either. I just think that he benefited from, like, I don't want to say, I guess like an NBA that was not as physical and as good and played a different style than what they played back in the day. So I think he just benefited from that. It's all about timing, I think, too.
This dude is unbelievable.
Let it go, bees.
And grow up.
Honestly, you guys are the worst.
He's fantastic, and I hope he plays
Top 25 all time.
Yeah,
God, it's so hard to stick with those again.
But we're new age guys. I think all these guys that play now, like the
Larry Bird,
Jokic, Larry Bird's, he's nasty. But yes, I think he's top 25 of all time. I think he's Hall of Fame. I hope he gets a championship. I don't know when or
I don't think Harden gonna get no championship.
Maybe this year in Cleveland, but he's awesome and he's had a hell of a career.
It could happen. Like legacy wise, 10 years from now, people are talking about James Harden. What are they saying? What are the descriptors?
Like one of the best ISO players of all time, one of the best one-on-one players of all time, like the best lefty of all time. Can we say that?
You say whatever you want.
Like again, he's an unreal.
There's not a better lefty out there.
I think one of the old heads back in the day was lefty. Like
if you got to think about it,
if
like
you don't know right off the
he's
top.
not better than
I'm thinking like Ginobili or like Chris Bosh.
Oh, we'll go
like someone like that.
Not James Harden.
Jalen Brunson.
Is James Harden's career better than Ginobili's career?
Individually?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's an MVP, dude.
But whose are you taking?
James Harden. He's also made probably 300 million more.
So now I know where your card is. Okay.
All right, that's a good comparison. James Harden or Manu Ginobili, right? Personally, I'm taking Manu Ginobili because Manu Ginobili is more of a team player. You can win with Manu, whereas Manu did not shrink. Although he wasn't the man, it was about Tim Duncan, and he probably was like the third option, the second or the third option. But I still give me Manu Ginobili over James Harden.
I'll make James Harden
Priorities.
10 out of 10 times.
Okay, fair enough. Lou, you're up next. Former Laker Byron Scott had one heck of a quote.
Hold on. 2018 MVP, 11-time All-Star, 8-time All-NBA, 6th Man of the Year, 3-time scoring champ.
We get
I
it.
know. Look, there's one big glaring
Right to the wall.
miss. That's
The
all.
hall.
That's the problem with James Harden. That will always
Well,
be.
he
And
didn't have
that's-
no Tim Duncan
let's
either.
see.
Yeah.
Right.
Here we go. Manu Ginobili single-handedly
Atta
won
Kawhi.
Game 5.
Atta
Thank you
Kawhi.
very much.
And Danny Green, who was
No,
berserk.
we're not discounting.
Well,
we're
Tony
not
Parker. Can you get a Tony Parker?
Oh yeah, because Tony Parker came in the league with all the hype. He was like an 18-year-old kid no one had ever heard of. Boom.
But he still did it.
Boom.
But he still turned into Tony Parker.
Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame.
They're all, you know what?
And he was a pro
Everybody's in the Hall of
already.
Fame.
He was a pro already by the time he got there. It's not like he was a regular 18.
You're such
no
a
one
homer.
even knew
It
who
hurts.
he was. I never denied that ever. Byron Scott's a homer. You want to hear what he said about LeBron James? You don't have to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here.
He did. No, he didn't.
That's
did.
a direct
He
quote,
did.
Lou.
I saw it.
Okay.
I saw the video.
It seems disrespectful a little bit, but also kind of fun.
Does he mean like the NBA
No, I
or
saw
the
the
Lakers?
I saw the video, and you
No,
gotta
the
and you gotta
Lakers.
know B. Scott. This was my coach when I came to the Lakers. He bleeds purple and gold.
Mhm.
He's a Laker guy through and through, and so his allegiance and his loyalty is always to the purple and gold. So if he doesn't see something fit for the Lakers, he's going to speak on it. And he's also a guy that doesn't mix his words very, very much. He's going to say it how he feels it, and he's going to mean what he say. And so he's probably just echoing a lot of the sentiments of some of the fan base here in LA about LeBron James. And so if you just read this, it reads bad. But on camera, when he said it in fun, he said it in jest, but he also meant it.
I mean, he put his name on it. I have no interest in it.
He also meant it, and he put his name on it, and he stood on it. And so that's how he feels. But again, he's a Laker guy through and through. This is not just a regular former NBA player have an opinion on LeBron James. No, this is a Showtime Laker with an opinion about LeBron.
He's like,
All right, so that means that, and also Byron Scott, and not just Byron Scott, but all those guys from the Lakers, and even Laker fans, they have a expectation for the Lakers, right? That is higher than like if you were playing for any other team besides probably Boston Celtics, but their expectation is higher. And so Byron Scott felt this way and expressed it because he is a Laker, ex-Laker player, ex-Laker great. And LeBron James, he's not living up to Laker standards. But the thing about it, though, you have never heard any other Laker, like nobody said, all right, man, it's time for Kobe to go. It's time for Magic to go. It's time for Kareem to go, So there must be something different with LeBron James than any other Laker that they have had, and so and he's just being honest.
so Laker that if he had a tattoo of
it's
the Lakers
incredible.
logo, I'd be like, yes.
It's incredible. He's a
It's it.
real deal Laker. I don't have a better way to say it. He's
a Laker.
And when you have that
forever.
history with one franchise like he did too,
Yeah.
you kind of have the right to speak on their behalf and what you see or what you feel. So I have no problem with this. I didn't see the video.
I could see
I
him.
don't know the context of it. I love B. Scott.
He was being funny, but also dead serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I actually love that. This one's interesting. So, they lose to Detroit in overtime. They don't have Harden and Mitchell the other day, but the Cavs reportedly feel like the Pistons are just not in their class and they're not going to be able to beat them in a playoff series. And that's some confidence right there, Chandler.
Yeah, you better start feeling the opposite.
Who said that?
It's reportedly.
another one of
I'm not
those.
putting
Put
it-
address on it.
Okay.
One of those
Put
he
address
said,
on it
she
because you
said.
can't establish a class that you're still trying to be a
kind
part
of crazy.
Yeah.
The fact that I know, I wish we had a quote because then it's scandalous.
Yeah, like Luda said, put an address on it. But whoever said it, say it, because this also is silly because they have been so good all year. All year long they've been
Absolutely.
consistent, and they're only going to get better, I think, in the playoffs. Although they do have their issues with shooting and that second option, but this team is so consistent. This team is so tough. Defense travels more than ever, especially now with this team. So that's a bold statement for a team that's dominated and will punk you come playoff time.
I mean,
so.
all things the same, this would be a second round matchup if things were to go.
And the Cavs are sneaky. They're dangerous, but
They also have
like
they have a spot where they can't get past.
I
in
wish the playoffs
2018.
could start today.
God, I wish.
Now, when it comes down to the Cavaliers and the Pistons, man, I'm taking the Pistons. I like Donovan Mitchell. I don't really have a whole lot of faith in James Harden because of past playoff performances. So I'm taking, and because of this defense Detroit play, man, I'm taking Detroit. So, Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers, I'm not taking them.
Also, like Bickerstaff's old team that fired him. Like, there's some juicy headlines here.
Oh, yeah.
So sexy.
Oh, yeah.
We love it. Steve Curlew says that he doesn't know that LeBron has changed the game in the way that Steph Curry has. You buying that?
I'm not buying that. I think they both had moments in their careers where the game was changed, right? Like LeBron kind of forced super teams almost. Like,
is that a good thing?
That he was so impactful that you had to go get pieces to be able to.
But he was the super teams, right?
Well, he was the second string of the super team.
Okay.
He went to a super team to fight against another super team. But his impact on the game is incredible. Steph Curry's impact on the game is incredible. I think we're still seeing a lot of the remnants of what Steph Curry did to the game. I think what LeBron did and how he changed the game, we've kind of gotten out of it. We've already kind of phased out. And now we're kind of seeing the Steph Curry effect kind of, I don't know if it's phased out yet because teams are still shooting 40 to 53 pointers in a game. And for you to compete against Golden State, you almost had to take that amount of reps to even have an opportunity to beat them.
Let's go back again. We're historians 10 years.
All right. So I think Steph Curry changed the game more. And Lou kind of said it in his own words, right? Teams, they shoot so many more 3-pointers today than they did back any other point in history, right? Now, he said that LeBron James changed the game when LeBron James, he started the super teams. But teams are not doing that no more, right? Now that, they're not doing that. People not going to move around from team to team, especially franchise ball players, because that affects their legacy. It looks better if you take one team to the championship than if you go around and try to, hop from team to team so you can set yourself up to win. They're not feeling that. LeBron James is getting too much pushback, in that GOAT conversation for that. So Steph Curry, in my opinion, really changed the game a lot more than LeBron James. You even got kids in college. You got kids in high school shooting the three. Everybody is, everybody now think that they are, it's all about the 3-pointer. So Steph Curry really changed the game at every level.
Like the last 25 years, who's the most transcendent player?
It's going to be a few different guys.
Is it?
I don't disagree.
Be a few different guys, but Steph Curry is for sure going to be one of them, and LeBron James is going to be
the guy.
I don't disagree with Steve Kerr, and LeBron I think is the greatest player of all time. No doubt in my mind, him or MJ. No, however you want to draw it up.
We can't, guys. We're just going to sit on the fence. Like, we're just going to sit on the fence all the time.
To change the game, I think there's more kids throughout the last 10 years and for the next 10 years that want to be Steph Curry more than LeBron James.
He's attainable.
I also think that's more reachable because when you look at Steph Curry, he's not this 6'8" freak of nature, dominating physical force like LeBron James is. He's not 7'5" like Wemby or Kevin Durant. Like, you can be Steph Curry if you work hard, and you can be Steph Curry if you can shoot the ball like the way he does. So I think when you talk about transcending the game and what kids globally want to be or emulate, it's Steph Curry more than anybody in the history of the game.
But from
that, and they always make excuses for LeBron James. He's 6'8". That's why kids can't relate to him. But Michael Jordan 6'6", and Kobe Bryant was 6'7", about 6'7". So those guys, kids emulate them too. It just depends on the player. It depends on the player. LeBron James don't have a signature shot, don't have a signature move. He don't even have like signature moments besides that chase down block that he did against the Golden State Warriors where he blocked Andre Iguodala's shot. But Michael Jordan, there are times where you could just see where Michael Jordan, the Craig Elo shot, or the shot where Michael Jordan go baseline and dunk on what's the guy name? Mutombo, there's a whole lot of highlights for Michael Jordan, a whole lot of highlights for Steph Curry, you know, him hitting those logo threes, not a whole lot of those big moments for LeBron James, man. And I just think that Steph Curry changed the game. I agree that Steph Curry is somebody who is more like relatable when it comes to, you know, like the average person can relate to Steph Curry. You know, he only like 6'2", you know, so people are more relatable. He don't play above the rim. So if you're a shooter, you know, like Chandler Parsons said, you can beat Steph Curry. But LeBron James, not just because he is 6'9" or 6'10", he not relatable. It's just that he just didn't perform at that level like Steph Curry to me, man. Steph Curry just has so many different things going for him, and Steph Curry's performance on the court just really just speaks for itself. Sometimes Lou Williams and they just try to make excuses for LeBron James. They just try to walk like Michelle Beadle said. They try to straddle the fence, man. And true basketball fans not really going to straddle the fence, and that's no offense, you know, to LeBron James. He a great player, but you know, to me, this era belonged to Steph Curry, and that's my take on it. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to leave a comment, and I'll check you all out in the next video. Peace.